Alright, so what's up, fellas?
What's going on, Chris?
We're here at Metroflex Gym Long Beach with the Barholics. Can you guys just give me each of your names one by one? Start with you.
I'm Joe.
Joe?
I'm Justin. I'm Anthony.
Ken.
Frank.
Frank. Cool. So basically, tell us a little bit about your organization, where you guys meet, you know, what you guys do.
Well, pretty much we use a lot of bodyweight training to build our overall fitness, and we meet at various locations, from some of the bigger gyms to the Metroflex. We meet around at the park, get the workouts at the bars, and we're pretty much just a group that, you know, we're like a team. We just feed off of one another and we try to get better, and that's what we use for our workout, and we fuel one another. It was started about 2.5 years ago by Frank and Miles, who's not here. Talk about the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much the way it all started is from watching videos on YouTube. People doing the exact same thing, a lot of advanced bodyweight training. Inspired by that, worked on transitioning to regular training in the gym with weights into full body functional workouts. And from there we just started learning and advancing. I met up with Miles, we started Barholics. And after that, I met up with Kenneth Galarzo right here. And from there, we expanded our team and we met our other teammates, Joe Madrid and Anthony Cephas, assistant coach. From there, we're just building and teaching and inspiring others to more bodyweight training.
Awesome. So tell me, I mean, I know when I started powerlifting, I saw guys with weights and things like that. How do you, and I remember the first time I deadlifted 315 pounds, I was so scared. I can't imagine going up there and even thinking about doing some of the stuff I just saw you guys do. How do you progress? How do you start? How does it just come up to you to say, I want to do a reverse muscle up, or I want to do a flag off of a barbell while somebody else is holding it up kind of unsteadily? So how does that come about?
I think it starts with just your basic training, and then you see something, you kind of give it a little go, kind of test it out, and then from there it's like, what do I need to do to build up towards it? And once you start training, once you handstand so many thousand times and you feel so confident with it, it doesn't even sometimes feel like a risk getting up on something, because you know how much control you have of your body. So that thought of like, I'm going to fall over doesn't enter, because you have complete control from doing it so many times.
Does anybody have any kind of funny stories about how they got started, or
Well, pretty much, I mean, just like all of us, a lot of people are afraid because they see it, they think it's really hard, and when they try it, they might fall, they might look stupid, but the thing is, I mean, everyone's gonna fall, everyone's gonna look dumb. We've all had our stories where I fallen myself from the top and split my shins and had surgery, fractured bones, but we kept going. You know, we love it so much. When you start learning and you start getting stronger, you see how your body's transforming with this bodyweight training, how much functional strength you build just with functional bodyweight training. So it's all that put together that kind of drives us to push our bodies to the most climax that it can.
Now you guys all have great physiques. As far as everything goes, do you guys each follow different diet plans? Do you guys each have like specific nutritional regimens? I know, Frank, you're a vegan.
I'm a vegan. No meat or animal byproducts. All my other fellow teammates, they can pretty much tell you their own diet, but I mean, it's a vegan diet. Obviously, they eat a lot of whole foods.
The most natural the food, the better.
Yeah.
Kind of made off of protein powders. You know, once you start learning the natural diet, try to get real meat, real food right after my workout. You know, it's a timetable of eating right after you work out. I've learned over the years. You know, fitness magazine, they do promote protein a lot, but I'd rather eat a natural protein versus, you know, your powder.
Very cool. So which park do you guys train in? I know you guys train here at Metroflex often. You guys have a weekly meeting at one of the parks around here in the neighborhood.
We train a lot at Liberty Park in Cerritos, and also Sunshine Park. And then we might travel to other parks like Pathfinder Park in Rolling Heights. But usually, you know, somewhere between LA and Orange County, somewhere between there.
Very cool. And what do the workouts usually consist of?
Like we said previously, I mean, it's a lot of body weight exercises, all basics. Even as advanced as we are, when people ask us, well, how do you learn this move and how do you get to your level? It all starts with basics. We're really advanced, but our workouts consist of all basic movements: push-ups, pull-ups, dips, front chest, squats, legs. We train legs as well. We do sprints, we do lunges, squats, but pretty much all basic movements. But we go for reps. We make things typical. Like, for example, one-arm push-ups, one-arm pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips. So it's all with the basics. That's all we do for structure. The way that.
And do you guys go to are there competitions for this? Are there? Do you guys go?
We had a recent competition. It was our first annual Saturday about a month ago. We did Barholics. So we invited everyone in the area in Southern California, calisthenics and certain body weight trainers to come over and freestyle on the bar and show their moves and compete. We had a big show up. A lot of people showed up. A lot of people competed, and the end result was good. Everyone had fun. And hopefully we have more in the future.
Chris, I know you know me. I've been with Metroflex since the opening. I started off here, lifting weights, and I still love to lift weights as well to keep my physique, my power. I'm a football player, so I played college ball, hurt my ACL. I was this close to getting to the NFL, but unfortunately I'm injured prone, so I had to move on. And as I got older, I was like, I got to do something with my life. I got to do something exciting. For me, I first found these guys to perform at Fitness Expo in LA, and I saw it, and I fell in love right away. I walked up to Kenny and Frank and said, how can I learn? And I'm pretty sure everyone does too. They're kind of scared, but I just asked them how to learn to do it, and they gave me a card, and I was kind of scared to call. But I finally called 5 months ago. I started 5 months ago doing this advanced body weight training, and ever since then, I kind of want to be the football, like a bigger guy, try to promote. Saying it's not only for just smaller guys or petite guys. They see us doing it. They're like, oh, it's only for a little guy. Well, it's not true at all. Just the proper training and technique, and just anyone can do this. I believe that anyone can do it. So, I didn't think I could do it. Now I'm able to perform with these guys, and it's like a big deal for me now. To actually, I'm honored to be around right now and even doing this training.
And also, for myself, just put it out there. To this very moment, the honest truth is, I'm still living the dream because that's just the way it is. Because it all started off with me just watching YouTube videos of these two guys. These two guys are my heroes. Just like I would sit at work, I work 12-hour shifts, and I would just sit there just watching videos, showing my coworkers, say, check these guys out, check these guys out. And then finally, they came out with a set of requirements, for the Barholics. It was just for a fun challenge for everybody to see if they could do it. I automatically disqualified myself. I told myself, I don't think I'll ever be able to pull the handstand. I've never attempted a handstand in my life. I'm 28 years old, and all you gotta do is just allow yourself to eliminate the doubt in your head, because it all starts up here. A lot of people say that there's no way I can ever be able to train with you guys. But honestly, just from these guys alone, until now I see them progress, and when I see Ant and Joe progress, it's the most amazing thing to see, because when you're there and you see someone progress, I'm a real softy for that. We understand that because of the hard work that it takes. But the bottom line is, it's just everybody that you just have to allow yourself to eliminate the doubt in your head, the fear. And even seeing him, I saw him do his first muscle up, and I still remember that day. That's something I will never ever forget. And then now, I don't know, from the clips before this, we saw him do 360s and all that, and we're not talking like he was training years ago. We're talking he did his first muscle up just a few months ago. Right. And his first handstands and all that. So all I'm saying is that give yourself the chance, give yourself the the hype to be able to do these things, because the moment you disqualify yourself, you're not being fair to yourself. You know, so like I said, up to this very moment, I'm living the dream. All you gotta do is just allow yourself to just get up and do it.
And not only that, not to mention, I have some torn ligaments on my wrist. Didn't think I would do it. That's why I disqualified myself. But learning proper thumb technique, just every technique is very technical. It's not even about your strength. It's really technical, and strength plays a part of it. But I was scared to do all that stuff. Now I'm so confident I can do it. I just want to learn different moves all the time. I'm 33 years old. I started at the age of 33. A lot of people say you got to be a gymnast, you have to start when you're young. It's not true at all. You can start at 40 years. It doesn't matter your age. You just got to stick with it.
It's all really about just progressing and moving forward. And that's the cool thing I think about this environment has been that new people come along and everybody's eager to share with them. It's not a contest to see who's the strongest. You come in, you try to intimidate. It's just more like, let me help you out. Let me show you what I did. I want you to get better because it's going to push you to get better. If I want to stay towards the top, then I need something to fuel me to keep going. And so everything's about progress. And regardless if it goes from I can only do 2 pull-ups to getting to 15 pull-ups, you know what I mean, or getting to 1 muscle up one day. Everybody has a starting point, and it's just about moving it forward, moving it forward, moving it forward.
Yep. Gotta be me.
And one of the best rewards from this is not only maintaining a healthy body, but I say the best reward from doing calisthenics is just that when people say that they're motivated by you, that they're inspired by you, those are words that I would never thought I'd ever hear, you know what I mean? And so when I hear things like that, when we see things like that, when we read stuff like that on Instagram, Facebook, whatever social network, it motivates us to try to be the humblest we can and to be the best we can, so that when we see other people doing it and they let us know that they're inspired and all, that's the best reward for them. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
To kind of add on that, it's kind of like we're trying to aspire to become something better than what we think of in our head by working out, doing these calisthenics and advanced bodyweight. And trying to aspire along the way, sometimes you have to take a step back and realize that other people are being inspired by what you're doing. So when they tell you, yeah, we're motivated by you, it re-motivates you knowing that they're coming from the exact same place that they're coming from when they first learn a handstand, when they first learn a muscle up, or are able to do like multiple pull-ups. Like you feel exactly, like you can kind of put yourself in their position because you know exactly how it felt to hit your first handstand, hit your first muscle up. So it just kind of refuels the flame of passion that we have for what we're doing.
Do you guys have a website or anything like that?
We have a website, Facebook, Twitter, so it's Barholics.com, and then Facebook we're on Barholics, as well as Instagram. We all have our own Instagram, so Frank Medrano 99. Just Frank Medrano, Barholic.
Just Made You Look with underscores in between the words.
I'm the infamous Bruce Leroy.
And my Instagram is Joe Geezers.
Nice. Well, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming out here.
Yeah, thank you for having us here.
It's been a pleasure having you all here, and I'm sure you just astounded some of the guys in there. I'm surprised nobody fell over with a bunch of weight in on their back or anything like that. But this was truly amazing, and thanks again, guys.
Thank you very much.